Hello, everyone. Hello. Let me just give a minute. Say hello. Hello, my friend Leah. Armand, you have a medical appointment. So I'm glad you stopped in. Thank you, Armand. Crimes, thank you for being here. Hi, Donna. Welcome back. How are ya? Hey, Jane's World. Long time no see. Hey, Claudia. How are you, my friend? Hey, Chris. Hello, all. Hi, Rochelle. Hope you feel better. I am feeling much better. Thank you. Hello, Sunshine. How are you? Hey, Y. How are you doing? Hey, Two. How are you doing, my friend? Okay, guys. Not a live I wanted to do tonight, but let me just put this on the screen so I can show you. I received an email today. I'm not going to name the person, but I am going to read the email. Oh, that would taste lovely. Why? Making soup from scratch. What kind of soup? Hello, Irene. How are you, my friend? Long time no see. So I'm going to read this email. I got an email calling me a coward today. So I want to read it. And like I said, I'm not going to out the person. Hello, X, my friend. How are you? So I'm going to make this larger so everybody can see it. Sorry. Oh, bear with me, guys, because she's a doozy. If you called your son and told him, "Son, I'm going to stay and wait for A-hole to fulfill his promise. I know I cannot protect myself, and the laws will not protect me. I'm staying because it's too hard to start over. I'm afraid A-hole will go after you, my grown adult son, who can protect himself. So I am going to be available to A-hole. Do you think your son will say, 'Sure, Mom, stay where you are in danger'?" So give me 1 second just on that section alone. I am the safest I could be in this town. We both were born and raised here, myself and my attacker. The police do not like him. The police will watch him. People in this town know of him directly or indirectly. So not only does that mean other women will be safe, so by me staying where it is the safest I possibly can stay makes me a coward, then I'm a coward. Then it goes on to say, "Sure, Mom, stay where you are in danger. Work while you can. Become a martyr. I think is a good idea. Just tell the police to let me know where to pick up your body, please." Are you kidding me? This is a person that subscribes to this channel. That's as much as I will say about this person. This is what this person has been watching me for a very long time, decided that was okay to say to me. Give your life for the cause, even though no one will hear about it, and your death will mean nothing. I'm going to be mean now, Rochelle. I think you are a coward. You cannot fight if you are dead. Live to fight another day. It takes courage to leave and start over. to reclaim your right to live.
Oh, look
You,
at Claudia.
yeah, you are going to hurt your son, and a-hole will kill your dog. Your son wants you alive. Even the Bible says, when they come for you, don't be there. Well, I put that in to a search, and I cannot find where in God's green earth in that Bible does it say, when they come for you, don't be there.
Hello, Zendava.
Don't be where a-hole expects you to be. Don't lay down. You can still fight, but not from where you are now. The people, oh guys, you guys get brought into it too. The people in chat that say, stay, Rochelle, don't let a-hole run you off. Well, those people live in the US, where they have the ability to get and use weapons, where the laws, for the most part, protect. If they are from Canada, then they need to stand with you, not in name or spirit, but physically side by side. If they're not willing, then they need to shut up because their life is not on the line.
I was telling Rochelle earlier that I think that sometimes here in the United States, we look at other countries and we don't realize that had to ask Rochelle because she calls it's provinces, right? The difference, like provinces are like equivalent to what our states are. So imagine going from California to Florida with a day's notice.
And you know what? I literally said yesterday in my life how grateful I was that people were standing with me in spirit. And this person, I'll say that much, decided to mock that. Hey, Bob, how are you, my friend? So now we'll go. Here's where it gets even more fun. If you were my daughter, I would not give you the choice. You don't want me to be your daughter. I'm telling you that much right now. I would find a place for you and move you, possibly kicking your ass on the way. So this person believes in violence towards their children. Be smart, Rochelle, not hard-headed. I feel like I'm watching someone kill herself. Are you kidding me? Are you really fucking kidding me? Snuff film, where death is committed online with people watching. I cannot watch anymore, I don't think. I will give some time before deciding, but I'm getting stomach pains, chest pains, headaches, nausea, not able to sleep. I'm irritable and angry. I'm having trouble enjoying the things I used to. I cannot allow your stubbornness, hard-headedness, stupidity, and eventual death destroy me. Are you kidding me right now? This is now you're telling me your health issues are my fault? Are you? Two says, if anyone is interested, I'm watching my brooms and my shopping bags. Don't get better than that. Hey, hey, Litu, that's awesome.
Will we be using those brooms to fly somewhere later? Because then I'd be interested.
Irene says, oh my God, this just gets worse. This person isn't well. I'm sorry, Rochelle. Those are very cruel, intentional words. Irene, they are. I cannot allow your stubbornness hard-headedness, stupidity, and eventually death destroy me. I cannot watch you do it. I will still try to watch your channel and do what I can as a mod, but I'm not sure how much longer I can do it. People in chat are seriously ticking me off. I used to think your chat had the best people in it, but they are ones I really liked are not there. She named a bunch of people. I redacted it. And others in other, and then they're in other chats and others. I love you like a daughter, Rochelle, but I want to kick your tail from one side of Canada to the other. I pray your son does not end up hating you for risking your life needlessly. Jesus said not to tempt God, meaning don't risk your life doing things you know will kill you. You are still a victim, too scared to live. A survivor is one who leaves and fights to start over so they can continue to fight for others, not giving up and saying, well, I hope things get better for you.
Rochelle,
Yeah.
read some of those the comments.
Yeah. Irene says she's quite the martyr, isn't she? Mm-hmm. You are way stronger than she gives you credit for. Thank you, Y. Bob, yes, it is. Y says you are not a victim, you are a survivor. I'm a warrior. You're right, Y. There is only person I can think of that would do this disgusting. Yep.
Was.
This person is obsessed with you. Be careful. Yep.
It was disgusting. That's why I said it was. Sorry.
Yep. And then it says, too scared to live. A survivor is one who leaves and fights to start over, and they continue to fight for others, not giving up and saying, well, I hope things get better for others, but I won't be around to make it happen. Don't hate me. I'm speaking out of love and fear for you. I do have, this is the best part, guys. This is wonderful. I do have a degree in psychology. I have a degree in psychology with years of experience with working with the mentally. Believe when I say some people like your abuser will not change and will always be dangerous and a threat to you. No guff. Way to go, Sherlock. A psychologist, isn't it? Psychology degree. I don't have a psychology degree, and I could have said that without even knowing. You spent way too much money to get that much information. It took me 7 years to be able to escape, but my abuser would not have killed me because of my son, whom he loved as his own. Kill me, lose son. And I needed certain things to be in place before I was able to. My father passed away after a couple of years of my mother. A couple years, my mother moved and was with someone else. My sister got married and my daughter became an adult, so moved away. Everyone was safe. Okay, you're coming at me because I'm trying to keep my son safe, but right here says you didn't leave until everyone was safe. Come on.
Well, literally right here, she has already told you that you need to leave, like right now. You need to leave. But yet she waited they waited until things were optimal. The timing was right for them to finally leave.
Yeah.
It's not like they left immediately.
Exactly. Donna says, yes, please be careful. Oh, I'm wondering if I should be more worried about this than my attacker. Chris says, is she related to your attacker? No. I wonder if this is Donna. No. Or Donna's infiltrated us for a very long time. Leah says, hi, Metric. Hey, true. Metric. Like, what the fucking drama? Just keep your eye out and your head high. Maybe get a bigger dog. Job done. I have cameras all around my house. Like I said, the police here hate him. I am safer here than I am going somewhere else. Irene says, write a country song, lady. I will. Why? This person does need to be like, everyone was safe. I had a daughter to help find me a place, and when I got the money, all I could say was, I gotta go. And the entire time I was packing, rented a U-Haul and started our new journey, driving just me and my 7-year-old and animals from, I blanked out where. I had to abandon and leave a lot of my stuff behind because it would not all fit, but took something more important than stuff. I was free and my heart was light. Just look to see what kinds of places there are to move to. Get letters of recommendation from people you did work for. Take pictures of your work and make a portfolio to show potential clients. Your work could transfer. It might be hard and slow, but you will be alive and free. Pick up your figurative balls. Pick up your figurative balls and take a leap. Let me tell you, I don't need balls. I don't need balls because you know what? I got chesticles, and that's way more than balls will ever be. How dare you? You do not know me. You do not know my life. You don't know my history. I've told my story to help support other victims. But you do not know me. Until you know me, shut the fuck up. Sorry for the rant, but it is driving me crazy. Keeping it in and having it played out in my head. Go to a fucking doctor. Oh, hello, B Rabbit. You're one of the people this person named, saying, look, B Rabbit hasn't been around forever. And it's all because of you just going to kill yourself. Are you kidding me? Hi, I'll just join the stream. What is this letter? Sounds awful. Who's it from? Guys, I got this afternoon. My brain could not comprehend this. Exactly, Chris. I am free. I have the choice. I could go to a different city where the police don't know him. They're going to watch him closely for a little bit, and guess what's going to happen? He's going to be following the rules. They're going to lessen the watch on him. Bam, that's what he wants. Here, he's not going to have that opportunity. So you're telling me to run somewhere where I'm not going to be safe? Because I'm sorry, a coward runs. A coward runs. And a coward, the reason I did the thumbnail the way I did it today, I wanted to see if the person that had the tiny balls to call me a coward show up in chat. Guess what? They didn't show up. Michael says, hello, Rochelle. I can't believe someone sent that to you. I know, Michael. It's absolutely ridiculous. What a dipshit. Some of us take breaks from the internet. We have lives, work, etc. Right? Right? No, why he's not. But you know what, guys? I wasn't going to name this person. I truly wasn't. But this person deserves to be named since they didn't have the balls to show up. Claudia B. Rabbit, so far only a mod, and she, who is this from? How many hours they spend? Hello, Young, my friend. How are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. How many hours they spend to type that?
Hello, Young.
So this person is a mod. And I'm just going to check and see if they're, let's just see if they're, nope, they're not even lurking. That right there is a coward. You put your words down and you're not willing to show up and stand up for these words. That, my dear, is a coward. Everyone, would you like to know the artist or the author?
Well, I actually would kind of almost wonder how many people think they know who it is before you said who it is.
Well, I know Leah knows. She guessed.
Well, I know Leah knows. But I'm just curious as to how many people, because I think almost everybody already does know. So does anybody want to take a guess? Young. Did you read that, Rochelle?
Yeah, who I need to fight. Yeah, it's honestly, I'm thinking I can relate. I had a fear of retaliation. He got sentenced for 14 years. Sunshine, Hey, Patricia, welcome back, my friend. This letter is from a second-rate person to a first-rate person, in my opinion. Thank you so much. She was raging on you because you were not moving. I know exactly who it is. I want to know.
True.
Metrics, Metrics, what are you talking about? It wasn't you. That was my first. That was my first. I'm like, come on, this has got to be from Metrics. No, I'm joking. The author of this letter.
Oh, wait. Okay, Leah. Sorry, you already know.
The author of this email that doesn't have the balls to stand up for her words is none other than Deb H. I will call her out. She wants to own her words. How dare she sit there and say this stuff to me?
That's why they're called keyboard warriors.
X says, honestly, that was incredible. I can't believe someone would do something like that. Do you think they were helping her?
Here.
No, because Patricia says, I knew you were a Francis, really. Drinker, older lady. Irene says, no, OMG. Michael says, I knew it. X says, you got to be kidding. Not kidding, guys. I'll pull up the original email to prove it. Y says, wow. Claudia says, I can't believe it.
Oh.
Yeah. Never expected it from her either. I was dumbfounded when I opened that email. Dumbfounded. And I wasn't going to out her, but you know what? I was hoping she was going to have the balls to show up in chat. So guess what?
Maybe she needs to grab her figure-it balls.
Yeah. Guess what, my dear? Since your health is so at risk, I'll make sure your health is okay. Don't come back here. You're not welcomed. Don't need nasty people like you in here. And here's the thing, guys. This is my point, my 100% point I want to make on this. When victims can stand together and stop victim shaming each other, only then will government start listening. Only then will they start listening. Y says, I wouldn't want her on my jury. No. X says, Deb did this. I couldn't be more disappointed. Yep, she did. 2 says, I knew it wasn't me because I'm here. Chris says, not nice, Deb H. Nope, it's not. Irene, it's so unnecessary and weird, lady. Like, you're a coward. I'm a coward because I'm going to stand my ground? How does that make me a coward? Oh, Chris, yes, she will be. She will
We
be
want to make
blocked.
sure she watches this.
I'm going to let her watch it first, Chris. And then she will be blocked. Leah says, and Rochelle, you have always been so nice to her. She is a disgusting person. Y says, block her emails too. Absolutely. X says, I really like Deb. I can't believe she did this. I can't believe it either.
I don't think so, B Rabbit, because she's always here with us, and she's not here tonight, for one. But for
she's
two,
here.
it was a direct email.
Yeah, no, it was her email. It's her name. It's everything. She names you in there, B Rabbit. It's in the part that's redacted. Right in here.
Very true, Patricia.
Patricia says, people who say they are worried for your safety and are stressed that something may happen to you and then leave because they can't handle our C-nuts.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah, if they like you, they would stay to help you. That's crazy. I'm sorry, Rochelle. Thanks, Donna. Listen, that's unhinged. What, her sliding under another name? Like, that's unhinged. That's just completely unhinged. I've never seen anything like it before in my life. Never once. I got emails from creators that weren't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, I was like, I have to expose it. I am right now, Sunshine. I'm confronting her right now. I didn't send an email back to her, nothing. I thought, you know what? You don't even deserve to have me take the time. Rochelle, you are doing just fine where you are and how you're living your life. Thank you, Chris. Mike, hello, my friend. Long time no see. Forget the drama. Play more Wendy. We should do a Wendy flashback. Oh, Jesus. Metrics, I caught yours before. I'm stunned. I thought she was nice. So did I, Claudia. So did I. Irene says, a snuff film. Ma'am, you're a wackadoodle lady. Forget the drama. Play more Wendy. I could go for a pack of C-nuts right now. Well, it was the nicest way of me saying what they were trying to say. I'm racking my brain trying to understand why she would do something like this. This doesn't make any sense. It's off the rails. Just wondering why it's redacted. What did she say I really like are not there? It's just other channels' names or other chats' names. And I just felt it right not to let that. Tally Gal, can you not own a weapon for protection in Canada? No. Mike says, Metrics makes me wet my pants all the time. Too funny. Metrics is a good person. This letter is scary. It truly is scary. I had a mod that went off the rails once. And it happens, unfortunately. Yeah. Young, do you have your own channel? Oh, guys, I'm so stunned. While I was standing outside yesterday at all these different places, this person was in chat.
Hey, Rochelle, I don't know if you saw this one. Well, I don't see it on this one, though. Hold on. Because I don't know why it's not showing up on this side. Or at least I don't see it. But Patricia said, hold on, because I don't know if you saw it. But she said, it's like those friends who say, if you insist on staying with that violent man, I can no longer be your friend. Well, yeah, That is the intention, dickhead.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah, no shit. That's the intention. I just want to stay.
Oh, you okay. I used to stream, but on a hiatus.
Oh.
Leah says some mods make the creators lose subscriptions. Yep.
That's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah, some kind of power trip, but I'm not quite sure. But it's not a good thing. Tallygal says, oh my gosh, that is inconceivable for an American. I'm not a gun lover, but as a woman, I think it's important to have weapons to protect yourself. I agree, but again, I've never been around weapons, never had weapons, anything like that. So to me, it's not even something I think about. My weapons are my security cameras. And this person also says, move away, do this, do that. Do you think on God's green earth, if I had a plan to move away, I would be putting it out on the internet? For the fact is, he could watch it. Get a grip, lady. Get a grip. Mike says, I'm anti-gun my entire life, but I now have 7.1 for every room. 1 for every room. I thought it said 7.1. I'm like, how do you get a
But one of the weapons is completely in part, different little, it's been completely taken apart. And so for that weapon, each little part is in one of the rooms. So you have to run to each room to put it together when somebody breaks in. There you go. That's how you get 7.1.
Yeah, that's like 7.1. What are you talking about? I won't have a weapon either. Canadian, I have security cameras, and that's the same here. I have a security camera on every corner of my house. I've said this many times. My house is like Fort Knox. Patricia says it's cowardly to bail on one's friend when one thinks that friend is in danger. This person doesn't even know me. They see me through either their TV screen, their phone screen, or their computer screen. They don't know me personally. How dare you write something like this to somebody you don't know? Laugh out loud. 2 shotguns and 5 handguns, not 7.1. It's not Dolby stereo. Mike, I was looking at it going 7.1 guns, and in my head, I'm like, how do you get a 0.1 gun? Oh, I'm Canadian. Yeah, true. At Mike Petty, it's definitely something you have to consider. Metric says, hell of a kick. I tell you. Sunshine says, I'm locked and loaded. Crazy is crazy. You can't fix crazy. I feel so sorry for her kids. Listen, guys. What I'm calling out, I'm not gonna go at her whole life because I don't know her. B says this may be unpopular. Hope Deb is okay. The email sounds like ruminations of a triggered person. No, and it's not unpopular, B Rabbit, because here's the difference from me to this. I know she's a victim. I get that. And I will never, never, never shame another victim. I'm not shaming her for being a victim. I'm calling her out on her word coward. Because I'm here tonight discussing this, and she's not here to own it. And she's in here every night. So no, B-Rabbit, it's not unpopular, because I agree. I am not going to shame another victim or anything like that. She writes in here how she was, how she got away, things like that. And you know what? I respect that. That worked for her. And I will never make fun of how she did it or anything like that. But just because it worked for her doesn't mean she can shame me because I'm not doing exactly what she did. So no, I agree with what you're saying. X says I'm stunned. Young says that's what makes them so bold. And I can't even say that word, and that you don't have to face the person in real life. Some people go too far, but it's definitely a product of the internet. Yeah. That's the strangest reach out letter I've ever seen. I've got stories. It's definitely not being of anything you did, Crime and Coffee. It happens to many people. Yeah, it's crazy. That's just it. She's here all the time. The email is nothing like the person we see in chat. I have other emails from this person, so I do see the similarities, but at the same time, she never name called me before. This time she is. I don't actually own a gun right now, but I have friends who buying guns here for when Trump takes office. I'll probably do the same, but I have to take a class. Unfortunately, I feel unsafe now. Sometimes I'm glad to be a Canadian. It's a little off the rails, but I hear her. She really only feels for your situation. And that's fine, but you don't have to get into. She could write an email to me, right? I have no problem with that. Everybody can write me an email. And she could say, listen, Rochelle, I'm worried about you, or this and that, but you don't go, you're blaming me for all your health issues. You're talking about my son. You have no idea what safety measures my son and I have put together with the police. You have no bloody clue. I'm not putting my safety measures out on the internet. That would be the most stupidest thing I could do. She doesn't actually know her. It's invasive. Dragging my son into it was like, back off, lady, because Mama Bear don't like that. To me, name calling is the last of a despite mind. It's weak and shows a lack of true thought. And that's, like I said, citing a Bible, citing all this. You know what? Does it not say? Oh, wait, hold on. What does it say? Let me just see.
I was going to say, didn't you read something to me earlier?
Yeah, oh, wait. Does it not say? Judge not, that ye be not judged. Matthew 7:1-6. That's also in the Bible. Listen, guys, there's just no name calling that's needed. You're throwing out a Bible verse that I tried today to find, and I cannot find it. If anybody can find it and let me know, let me know. And then I'm tempting God. I do not bother creators off stream, only if I have something related to the channel and they are soliciting information. Will I ever send anything? Period. None of my business. Trisha says she's trying to assert she is more experienced and wiser than you. It's weird. There are multiple ulterior motives for sending something like this. And like B Rabbit said. But what if you're triggered? You got to walk away from something that's triggering you. And I completely understand that. But if this stuff triggers you and true crime triggers you as much as you have told me it triggers you, you should not be putting yourself in that situation. You should not. Your health is more important. Back away from true crime. Back away from all this. Your health is more important. She probably doesn't have anyone in her life that she can talk to, someone real who can count on, not an excuse, just trying to figure it out. No, I agree. She lives with her husband. I guess her husband now. Claudia says Old Testament. This was instructions for this one particular battle, not all battles. Thank you, Claudia. I couldn't find it. I was like, what? But and this right here, you are still a victim. No, I'm not. I'm a warrior. I'm not a victim. I would stop being a victim the minute I escape from this house. Patricia says, how could she even begin to think that this would be helpful? It doesn't make sense. It wasn't helpful. It truly wasn't helpful. It was very hurtful. I called Jamie right after. Metric says, but I thought the Bible said if you are triggered, then you should attack the YouTube host. I can't.
Sorry.
Oh God. The two says, I'm offended. She states people in the chat are seriously ticking her off. The ones she really liked aren't here. I like me. Telling people that if they're from Canadian that are basically useless because they're not standing right beside me. Come on. Oh God, metrics. How very dare she? B Rabbit, I like the two too. I respect all of you guys. You know that. I know, Claudia. I'm so glad I wasn't taking a sip of my coffee at that moment. Jesus.
Sorry.
My attacker wouldn't have killed me. I would have choked to death. So, death by coffee on YouTube. Hello, Melinda. How are you feeling? Patricia, I feel the same way. It doesn't make sense. Oh, guys. Metrics, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Please refrain from me.
Yeah, I'm trying to drink coffee too. Be nice.
Oh, you're doing good today. That's great, Melinda. I'm so glad you're home from the hospital. Oh, wow, guys.
I think, honestly, I'll say you have quite a few mods, right? You do.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm going to say it this way because I can. Because I'm not you. I want everybody to notice.
I'm so sorry, Jamie.
Go ahead.
Oh, the two. Thanks, B Rabbit. I like you too. I can handle everyone but Bob from accounting. Oh, we love you, Bob. Oh, speaking of that, I did get an email from Happy too today. Happy has got his sticker and t-shirt, and he was taking pictures of it around South Korea. So, and Happy says hello to everybody. He's like, I'm working a lot, but for some reason they have an issue with me on my phone while I'm working. So
wait, you did say that he's in South Korea right now?
Yeah, he lives there.
Well, does he not know? Was he in the States at one time?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm pocket size. I could have fit in his luggage to get me to South Korea a little cheaper.
Maybe you should say your house is Macaulay Culkin in Home Alone 1. Oh boy. B Rabbit, thoughts to you, Rochelle and Deb. It sounds like Deb is going through something. It truly does. B Rabbit, I agree. It truly does. And like I said, I just blaming your health on me, talking about my son like that was just too much. And the whole you are not a survivor, you are a victim. No, sir. No, sir. Yes, B Rabbit, she must be going through something. I agree. Like I said, I give her the opportunity to apologize for these words, but mm-mm.
Yeah, back to what I was saying real quick. I was
Yes.
saying you have a lot of mods. Well, you did. I want everybody except for Rochelle because she's too nice. Everybody noticed what mods have just kind of disappeared, and it's just one of these things. It's like if they don't agree with something that Rochelle has said, even though every single person in here, everybody knows that everybody's opinion is welcome. Nobody's going to be disrespected. We will hear you out. We'll discuss your opinions. We will go through it and maybe find a common ground, or at least be able to say, okay, well, I don't disagree with you, but I'm still going to respect you and I'm still going to hear you out. When certain people did not like the views that Rochelle had, all of a sudden they didn't stand for that any longer. It's like they're only going to be there if Rochelle's views are the same exact views as theirs. And once it's not, they split. It's goodbye. I can't do it. So, I guess you find out who your friends are really quickly, don't you? Or who your mods are really quickly, don't you?
But and I have said from the beginning of starting this community that I wanted a community where people could have different opinions and not get slammed for having different opinions. But the moment I had an opinion on something that people disagreed with, I started getting nasty emails or nasty phone calls. And I'm just like, this is enough is enough. This is not how to support victims. No, it is not. Nope. And I'm a huge believer in standing with a victim. And that's just not the truth. I'll bring the marbles. You catch the tarantula. Yeah. So that being said, I'm going to take this off the screen because we read it. It's done. It's over with. And that's how I am going to deal with it.
What do you want to do now?
Well, yeah, let me see. Is Mike still in the house? He's jonesing for Wendy. He's jonesing for her.
We haven't talked about her in a minute.
Nasty phone calls. Yes, from mods. Yep. Telling me, how dare I take that stance? And they cannot support a channel that takes that stance. I'm supposed to be okay with them having different opinions.
And allowing them to state it.
And allowing them to state their opinions and have a discussion. But I'm the one that should toe the line.
Yeah, we're not going to judge you, Irene.
I imagine you got several supportive emails. I do. Irene says, hey, I outed myself here as ex-Christian and people didn't attack me. Not many spaces I could do that. No, we don't judge here. Nope. Hello, True. Long time no see, my friend. I'm coming in late. What is happening? Hello, Coffee Crew. Good to see you.
Hi, True.
Just talking about a subscriber that decided to call me a coward today. Irene, glad to hear that. I'm a staunch atheist. I have no problem with people's beliefs. Wifey, you wouldn't believe it. Tell us about your channel at Crimes Untangled. Go ahead, Crimes.
Oh, okay. Well, actually, True, maybe you could help me. I'm so having issues right now. So I started doing the true crime, and I did some videos with Rochelle on P. Diddy and the Menendez brothers. But because I'm having trouble getting it to stream correctly or up onto YouTube to do lives, I'm happy to actually record and then post them. I'm having trouble going, like right now, I am with Rochelle, but for some reason I cannot find a way to link my channel right now, no matter what we do. So right now I also do gaming videos, just it's a separate folder in my channel for gaming because this gets frustrating. Dealing with YouTube or StreamYard gets frustrating. So I'm trying to figure out the right streaming method to use. Oh, that's very sweet, Donna.
Thank you, Donna Barkley. Thank you for your support. I really do appreciate you. I really do. What is Wise say? Wise says, people are weird. We have to remember this is the internet. I guess I tend to forget that. Yep. And okay, and I also can say, sorry guys, I'm having a cigarette, and we know YouTube don't like that. Metrics, you understand what I'm saying. Only, really, Patricia, thank you. Yep, I like what has happened. True. I will send you in the email, an email. I'm a believer. Yep, see? Rochelle and I disagree on things and agree on others. We have a healthy debate. Yes, we do. We have spent hours on the phone debating. True. It's great. Why? Me too, friend. Yep. Like this is what is great about the community that I'm trying to build here is that we can different religions, different politics, which we try to stay away from. Definitely politics. Different beliefs on crime and who's guilty, who's not guilty, this and that. That's what I love about it.
Well, I think that if everybody is coming out and being honest about their religion, I'm a Pastafarian.
Yeah. True crime wifey Deb sent an email to Rochelle telling her she's a victim, not a survivor. YB says the Bible actually says we are not alone, even if in the hard stuff. Right? YB, I respect you and others who follow and find comfort in religion. Yep. Donna says, I appreciate you too. Such a nice thing to say. True, and I have spent many, and we've had even battles over the state attorney of Tallahassee. Wifey, yes, you should replay this. This is a stream for the ages. Irene says it's just the whole attacking you for the way you navigate your life is so, yeah. That is the only thing. Right? That's the only thing to me is everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own road, no matter what's going on in their life, no matter if they're a victim, if they're not a victim, no matter what, you have your own journey. How do you sit there and judge somebody else for their journey? Ethics and morals and kindness and love are built in. We don't need a book written by a man thousands of years ago to tell us how to be a good person. Good. Crimes Untangled, get in touch if you want help setting up StreamYard. Rochelle will give you my email.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, because I can't figure it out, Metrics, what's going on with hers. She is wrong, and I hope she apologized. And that's all I ask, is for an apology. And then, done. Apology and owning your words, owning your stuff. And that's all I say. We all have our own opinions, and I don't agree with everyone, but I'm not going to attack someone, especially a mutual online. This world, and I will say this again, would be so freaking boring if we all agreed. We would be Stepford wives. I don't want to be a Stepford wife. And right now, in the way the world is, I don't want to be a wife. It's too dangerous. Being married is dangerous right now. Everybody's killing their spouses. We see it every day. It's crazy. Insanity. It's dangerous being married. I'm just saying it. It's crazy. But, oh, guys, oi. I'm kind of hoping she is Donna Blakely. I'm kind of hoping she's okay. I'm kind of hoping this was just a lapse of judgment. But honestly, like I said, and B Rabbit said, she sounds triggered. Oh, and I agree. Something's not right here. She could have reached out to me in many ways and had a discussion with me. And I probably would have said, is there anything I can do to help you? But I also would have probably recommended that true crime right now, if you're triggered, you need to back away from it. You need to back away. Right? Every case I'm following seems like marriage gone bad. Irene, I tell you, it's dangerous. I made myself a promise not to be a keyboard warrior. I will not text something that I would not say to someone's face. Right there, X. Just don't take out any life insurance. But isn't it true in the States you can take life insurance out on anybody? Am I wrong with that, or is that true? YB, she does need to apologize because it seems like and that is of what she's preaching, sadly. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure true crime is a topic for some people. I'll listen and read her letter later. Yeah.
And that's true though, because, obviously there are certain parts, if you're an SA survivor, there are going to be cases that maybe you cannot cover. So when me and Rochelle are talking about cases, and I'm talking about cases I might want to cover, and Rochelle's like, oh yeah, I can't touch that one. There are certain things that Rochelle won't touch that I will, and then vice versa. There are other things. So true crime, even though you may like the different cases, there may be some cases that are just too close to home, so to speak. And you need to just stay away from them if they're going to upset you that much.
Yep.
But still have respect for the person who's going through it, and just don't comment or don't watch.
And look, many times you've asked me to say do something with P. Diddy. I can't touch it. I cannot touch that. It's too triggering for me, so I stay right away from it.
Yeah, because those 2 times that you did do them with me, because that one time I had that really bad migraine, and you sat there and had to help me read through the what's it called, the filing, and you were sitting there and you were having a hard time with that one. I really appreciate that you did that for me, but yeah, that's a hard one for you, so I don't really ask you that no more, but I can't record it right now anyway, so.
Irene says, yep, you can. It's so weird. Taking out policies on people is weird to me, but Americans seem to do this. Yep. And yes, I could, the word just wasn't coming out of my mouth, Metrics. It just wasn't. You will know them by their fruit. And she quoted the Bible, so I will as well. Christ's followers are gentle and kind and supportive. That's fruit. Sunshine, right there. Self-love. 100%. Well, anyway, at least you know where you stand with her. She is effing snowflake, whatever one of them is. And listen, again, I ask for all victims, male, female, SA, DA, VA, DV, whatever form. Just stand with each other. The more you stand with each other in person, in spirit, in whatever way, the stronger we become. The more voices stand together, the stronger we become. And then our government can fuck off. Especially my government. The Canadian government is nothing but garbage. And just to update everybody from yesterday, I sent an email to all them nasty people, to every head of government, and to every news channel in Canada. I co-copied everybody to the exact same email. So whether you're Justin Trudeau or Poilievre or Ryan Williams, you're going to see that Rochelle also sent the same email to the media. All in one email with everybody co-copied on it. Thanks, why? I was not letting them away with what they did yesterday. And that's no. So she must think she's a victim because she called you a victim. She is. She is a victim. And I hold in my heart for her because of that. And I will, if she was to email me and say, I was so triggered, Rochelle, I am so sorry. Those words were hurtful. And any of this, I would say, okay, thank you for apologizing. Thank you for recognizing that. And we are good. And that's what I would say. Because I understand when you're triggered, you can say things that probably you would never say to someone. Me, when I'm triggered, I hide. I don't want people to see those trigger. You guys have seen it. There's many times that I haven't been on here after days and days of not being on here because I'm so triggered. I don't want people to see it. Patricia says maybe that condescending woman who called rape and experience is actually at Crime and Coffee Crew. No, that lady was an actual person standing in front of me the other day. Yesterday. I don't follow cases with child victims because I spent 2 decades in the field. I know too much already. Can't unsee what you've seen. And I don't like following children because that makes me angry and I want to go to wherever those people are and just, you know what. The two, Bernardo had a parole hearing today, didn't he? Anyway, I heard they weren't allowing, yep.
Wow.
I heard they weren't allowing victim statements, but rescinded the one either French or Mahaffey mom will read in person. Yep, they're not. So get this. This will make you sick to your stomach. So I'm not sure to which mother it was that is allowed to speak. She's the only one allowed to speak because for the safety of Paul Bernardo, for the safety of the criminal. That is what has been said. It's unsafe for Bernardo to be in that courtroom if the victims are there. If the family members of the victims. It's unbelievable that they literally said for his safety. This is how sick this government is. And this is a prime example of what happened yesterday. They care about criminals' rights more than they do victims' rights. It's ridiculous. Whoa, he did, yes. He will have a parole hearing every 2 years for the rest of his life. True, yesterday. Yeah, Deb, we do rewatch Sarah Boone for laughs. If they don't believe your words, they can see it on camera. Paul Bernardo is diabolical. Yes, he is. True says, I was chatting with her yesterday while Rochelle was live. Yeah, I have no problem watching some Sarah Boone. Sounds like she needs to talk to someone about her internal conflicts. She does, and I would be willing to listen. If she needed someone to talk to, I would be there for her. 100%. Sorry about this, but Canada justice system is off its head. Yes. And Patricia, I'm so glad you're saying that because we are British rule, right? And it's not anything to do with the British. Canada just went, they're dumb. Like I said, people can get a speeding ticket, a parking ticket, any traffic fine, sorry, anything like that. And there is a victim surplus charge that people have to pay. It's supposed to go into a fund for victims to help victims rebuild, medical, therapy, whatever.
Because your therapy was great.
There's no, it's going to agencies that put the name victim into their name. What was offered to me? A coloring book and crayons because it would make my brain stop. Yeah, it'll make my brain stop all fucking right. Irene says Paul, Bernardo, and Carla are scary, dangerous people, and Carla is free. She has children of her own. I'm trying to remember correctly. Either she's in Bermuda or Puerto Rico. She did live when she got released, she lived in Quebec. And it was a mother that was on a field trip with her children in a school, and the other mother, as a supervisor to the children, was Karla Homolka. And the mother freaked out. Okay, thank you, Atla 2. You changed your avatar to. Australia isn't much better, unfortunately. Yep. Canada was protecting Charles Ng for ages. You're welcome. Yes, it was a random picture off Google. Turns out it's a realtor dog who has a YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. I believe he's out now, isn't he? I don't like the Canadian justice. Oh, I don't either, True. I can't stand it. I remember hearing that Todd Kohlheps, I'm not sure if I'm saying his name's victim, was promised treatment and never got it. The money all goes to the top and don't do shit for victims. It doesn't. People are still paying for this victim surplus fee, which no help gets to victims. None whatsoever. Now, there once was money that did get released to victims, but guess who stopped that? Oh, JT. Justin Trudeau. Just in time, I guess, to pay his support payments to his ex-wife. The guy's a fucking crackhead. I'll just call it out as I see it. Patricia says, Carla is crackers. She be like, that's where we killed Leslie Sargent. But anyway, can I take this rug for my sister when she was taken back to the house by cops? Yeah.
Jesus.
If the police would have went and got those videos, the videotapes, the VHS tapes, that Paul Bernardo told them where they were, instead of talking to Carla prior to going to get them, she would not have had the deal. Because it's right on those videos of how she was bringing girls home and saying, here's a present for you. She wouldn't have got the deal. They didn't do their job properly. Sorry, I missed you. Good to see you, friend. Yeah, she should not be out. Karla Homolka should not be out. And she married her lawyer's brother. I believe that's what it is, her lawyer's brother.
Wow.
She did. She served up her own sister as a Christmas present. I'm sorry this happened, Rochelle. Something more is wrong in my opinion. I've only heard a little, but this thus far. No, and I agree. I agree that there is, and I'm sorry that she felt like she had to do this, but come on. The name calling was enough for me. It was too much. I don't know much about the Canadian justice system. Just say it like this, Donna. You got a gumball machine, you put your quarter in to get a gumball, and either it says guilty or not guilty. I swear to God, that's what our judges and stuff do. Or it says parole or bail. You know, it's just they put a quarter in the gumball machine and it decides what people are going to get here. And like I said yesterday, if Paul Bernardo or Colonel Williams, if their crimes didn't go worldwide, if it didn't draw national attention, Paul Bernardo would be on the streets right now. For the fact is, it drew national attention, worldwide attention. They'd look like fools if they've let him out. And that's the only reason he's not out on the streets. Karla is living incognito in Quebec. She had changed her name prior to marriage. Now a mom herself. Yeah, but she's not in Quebec anymore, Latu. She got ran out of Quebec when that mother outed her at her children's school. She moved down to it's either Bermuda or Puerto Rico. I just can't remember which one, but she doesn't live in Canada anymore. And that's another thing. When she got out, they allowed her to change her name. They allowed all of that to protect her, to protect the criminal. Yeah, they would have slapped Paul on the hand saying he's got his whole life ahead of him. Give him a chance. Give him a second chance on a positive note. Like they said to me, right? Like they said to me about him. He deserves a second chance on a positive note. Gumballs have messages on them. Yeah, gumballs with messages on them. You've never seen that, Metrics? You've never seen gumballs with words on it? Aruba. Oh, she's in Aruba. Okay. I knew she wasn't in Canada. I know there was a time, I believe she was in Puerto Rico or something. I need to go down to Aruba and out that bitch out. But literally, the government allowed her to change her name to protect her. You know, because criminals deserve second chances. On a positive note, I will never forget. That woman had the gall to say that to me. Gumballs with messages might be a Canadian thing, like bags of milk. Really? Oh, come on. You had to. Okay. We've got to Google this.
We have, our gumballs have messages on them. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think they do.
Yeah, because we even have gumballs on that pizza places or some that have they'll even have ones that say free on them. And you can get a free, like in grocery stores and stuff or wherever, and it's supposed to be edible ink. Yeah, double bubble does it. Yeah, look at this, guys. Double bubble does. Here, let me share this. I've never seen gumballs with messages in California. I'm already looking it up. Yeah, I found it. Share screen.
Really,
Okay.
Irene? I thought that they did. Am I imagining shit?
Look,
The
guys.
Mandela effect here?
Double bubble does it. They put ink on their on their balls. Oh God, there's still gumball machines here. I'm more of a C nut gal. I want a gumball now. Do you ever have jawbreakers? Did you know what jawbreakers are?
That's a trick. I mean, not a trick question. That's a joke, right? I think everybody knows what those are. I think
The heart candies during Valentine's Days have messages like "I love you, be mine, you're sweet."
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm really wow. Okay, people know what love jawbreakers. I hated those. I'm not much
fireballs.
This is going off the rails.
It usually does.
I'm not much of a person that I'm going to make sure it doesn't go off the rails.
No, I know what she's going to say, and she's going to talk about the balls in her mouth.
I'm not much of a person to suck on my candy. I'm more of a biter.
Okay, that didn't help you. She's more of a biter. She doesn't suck, she bites.
Yes. Oh, God. Oh, off the rails we go. Listen, if we can't have a little fun after a little bit of... we can't have a little bit of fun after such a stressful little thing, then I will just shut this channel right down. Honestly. Milk duds. I know people that put milk duds in their popcorn. Do you do that, Claudia? Oh, fireballs. I remember those. They do. They break your teeth. Oh yeah, I don't see how chocolate and popcorn. Mm-mm. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We could say guilty, parole, bail, and they put a quarter in the machine and done. But that's the funny thing about metrics. When are we doing the collab that we've talked about so many times? You keep ignoring it.
There we go. I'm so thirsty.
But, oh boy, okay. Now we've talked about horrible stuff. And then we've talked about, let's go down the list. We've talked about this. We've talked about religion. We've talked about somewhat politics. We've talked about the judicial system. We've talked about Bernardo. We've talked about Colonel Williams, Carla Homolka, gumballs, jawbreakers. off the rails tonight, guys. Off the rails. It is too funny. Too funny. Breaking. Wendy just got arrested. No, Claudia,
What?
are you? Claudia, are you?
No.
Claudia. No way. No way.
I'm on it.
No way. No way. Please, God, don't let that be a joke. Oh, Claudia. Oh,
That was evil.
Oh,
That was evil, Claudia.
oh my God. You got it. Oh.
I automatically went to Google, started like pulling it up. Yes, Patricia, please.
I was on Google like a good thing. I was starting. Oh, it's like a plan. True crime metrics. Oh, Claudia. Oh,
That was evil.
that was good. Everybody just stopped. Everybody just started getting out. Oh, everybody just went. How many of you put a 1 in chat if you started to go and put Wendy Adelson into YouTube?
Oh, I already had Wendy Adelson pulled up by the time she said that she wasn't being serious. So,
Oh.
you know me, that's the first thing I do. Like, what? I jump on it.
That almost broke Google. Oh.
Oh man.
Patricia, OMG. Patricia, or Irene says, OMG at Patricia Burns. Jason, urine drinker is bizarre. Did I miss something about this guy? Oh. Did I tell you guys all about the I think I did the other day. Told you all about the new metrics is one. Yeah, I was.
Oh, Jason Spillers. Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I had Google and another YouTube going. There once was a man who drank piss, which is something I'll give a miss. It done mess with his brain. He thinks intellect. He did gain, which has holes like the cheese that is Swiss. Oh, drinks urine daily. You guys are sorry. Claudia's got you guys are pulling my leg. Jason Spillers, are you serious?
Look up Jason Spillers. Look him up. Go ahead. I don't know why I'm like, go ahead. I'll give you a minute. Go ahead and do that. It's crazy.
I've missed. Accused killer mom had delusions prior to daughter murder witness. Is this trial over? Oh, it's a child. Is this? I'm going to have to look at that. It's true, Rochelle. Donna says we need to manifest that Wendy is arrested. Claudia almost broke YouTube. I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound. Oh, I don't. Yeah, it's over, but his testimony was unhinged. How many days was he testifying? I might have to just do his testimony. Just the. But I don't know. Jamie, did I tell everybody about the last message I got from Donna?
I believe that, was it yesterday? I'm trying to think if it was yesterday that you kind of touched base on it, but I'm not sure if it was the last one that you spoke about. I think it was one of the other ones. So go ahead and touch on that one.
You want to talk about unhinged people? Give me a second. I'm going to go get it. It makes it so much easier. Give me a sec. I'll get this whack jobs.
Yeah, the Chloe Draper trial, that one's over. That one was disgusting. And I don't even think I ended up watching the verdict for that one because I got busy. Anybody want to do the spoiler alert and let me know how it came out? Was she found guilty? By reason, I think because I think they were gonna choose between guilty but mentally ill or guilty but insanity. What were the, I don't remember what the choices were. Okay. Oh, they did give her the mentally ill though. Wow. I'm going to be honest. I think that there was something wrong with her, but I think that was giving her a pass. I think that was an excuse.
Okay, I got it. So, from our friend Donna, this is unhinged.
Your friend.
Not my friend. Not my friend. So, the subject of this is catching up. Hi, Rochelle. Sorry about the lag in reply time. It certainly isn't because I don't have time to respond with a smiley face. I haven't had a working tablet for 10 days. Oh, you poor thing. I don't want to appear spoiled or jaded, but without a tablet, I can't make calls. Needless to say, you can't have so no calls to my attorney or my husband or to my friends unless you wait your turn at the public phone.
She still has friends?
Guess so.
Huh.
Needless to say, you can't have a private attorney phone call with 3 other people on 4 phone poles listening. Just remember, I'm the good Donna. The tablet is also where I have a subscription to the AP News. It's my only access to news since we don't get to watch world news on TV. We don't get newspapers here unless a officer accidentally leaves her copy of the Tallahassee Democrat on a chair. I can also listen to news podcasts on the tablet. So going on 10 days without the ability was difficult. But I shouldn't complain because the first 50 days I was here, I didn't have one at all. So that's why you didn't hear back from me. Now when I get your letter, who's right? She asked if I could send her a picture so she would know who's writing. I've been able to begin to meet with my new attorneys. It's both a relief to know that I am starting again, but at the same time, stressful and frustrating to think that we have to do everything that was previously done with my other attorneys all over again. But I understand that I have no control over anything that is done to me here. And you have no control now whatsoever. I just have to accept my situation for what it is. I try to do some meditation and deep breathing to relax during the day. So besides being a kind human being What keeps you busy with work or fun? It is very kind that you take the time to write me. Oh, yes, it is. I really do look forward to receiving your letters. The Thanksgiving holiday is upon us, and this will be my second year in jail during this holiday. I love to cook and bake and entertain, and I always invite not only family and friends, but friends of my children who don't have family to spend the holiday with. I am missing it again this year, and I find that very sad. Don't murder someone. I hope and pray that this will be the last time I spend this time of year in jail. I desperately want to be home with my family. I miss all of them, but especially my grandchildren. I get so depressed thinking about not seeing them. But I'll stop here because it breaks my heart to think of what and who I'm missing. I hope you and your family stay well. Thank you again for your continued interest in me, Donna.
Well, you know.
Oh, yeah, Irene, Donna, relax. Rochelle ain't dating you, girl. Oh, guys, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so far 5 messages from her. Irene, get used to it, Donna. There'll be many more Thanksgivings in jail. Claudia, right? Dan wanted to be home with his family also. Now she knows how the Mark Houseville, in that, the thing that sickened me the most was her saying how much she misses her grandchildren. You murdered their dad. You murdered their dad. Like,
I always find it funny because I think that if I was in jail, or yeah, jail, she's in jail right now. If I was in jail for something that I absolutely did not do, I wouldn't care who heard me talking to my attorney, because the only thing I'd be telling my attorney is that I'm freaking innocent. I wouldn't be saying anything to my attorney that would incriminate me on anything, that nobody could use it against me unless they're going to go to the fucking prosecutor and be like, well, I could tell you what she says. And the prosecutor's like, okay, give me the info. And then she's like, she's innocent. I mean, it's no help to them at all.
Metrics, are you writing Donna too?
She's copy pasting.
That was like a carbon copy of the letter I got from Donna. Looks like she's copying, pasting. That's interesting. I wonder how many people she sent it out to. Okay, so here's the one. Here's the one when she lost her her lawyers. And she titled it, "What else can they do to me?" What else can they do to me? If taking away the attorneys that I've used for years on the day of my jury selection and knew my case backwards and forwards wasn't bad enough, 2 days ago, the judge removed my 2 remaining attorneys. Now I'm left without an attorney to represent me. I have been here 11 months and have to find and hire new legal representation. Bear in mind, all 3 of my attorneys have been paid in full, and with a sweep of his hand, Judge Stephen Everett has made me start all over again. I've been told by many people, including many of the officers in this jail, that I will not get a fair trial in Tallahassee. Those are words that Charlie also said. I never dreamed that it would be the judge who would cause this total disruption of my case. I knew it would be difficult to find jurors that have not been tainted by 10 years of negative social media campaign against my family. But the judge? I will be 75 years old in a few months. I guess he wants to cause enough delays and disruption so that I will die here. What he did is outrageous and unprecedented. So here I am with no legal counsel, sitting in jail when the reality is my trial should have ended a week ago. I am innocent, and I should be home with my family. Sadly, I'm learning about our total unjust justice system. Thank you for taking an interest in me and my situation.
Did you get that letter too, True?
Pardon?
I was asking True if he also got a letter just like that one.
Did she tell you how she showers before everyone else early in the morning? Nope. Patricia Burns, I love your limericks. Donna, she's so dumb she doesn't know the public talks. There's a whole community in the Mayor Kells camp. Yep. You've had this one too. Exactly the same. Interesting. Evidently, he doesn't need a reason. No. Oh, let me read it out loud. Patricia's. There once was a woman called Donna, had a life she did live without honor. She enlisted her son to get a man with a gun to make sure her sunshine shone on her. Charlie was not said that he couldn't get fair trial until afterward because of conviction. He thought the jury would believe his story defense. Yeah. But then it's like she repeated those. What did metrics say? Fishing. What do you think she'd be fishing for, metrics?
See what people out here are saying about her.
Yeah, that is a good point. My letter from Donna was different. Mine was 8 pages long, and all it said over and over is True Crime Metrics is a knobhead. True Crime Metrics is a knobhead.
Oh. True Crime Metrics. Are you a knobhead? That's just
Charlie said not was not correction. To help her, but how would I'm fishing for someone to help her? It's the only proactive thing she can do. But how could people she don't know that are writing her help her?
Spread the word of what she's saying. I mean, that's the only thing that people aren't connected to the case can do is spread her innocence around the world.
Oh yeah, right. I know Metric. She's from north of England. That's how I just thought it was hilarious. Metrics, maybe Donna's giving you a visual that she's not giving Rochelle. There you go. Metrics, you got to make it to Tallahassee because Donna's waiting. Oh. Yeah, I X the shower. Yeah, True Crime Metrics. Frank, my dear, I don't give a damn. I got pictures of all Katie's haircuts. Yet, because you're talking to Katie too. Katie don't answer females. She only answers males. Yeah, she's fishing for an ally. Well, I in one of them I said, I promise you this, Donna, I'm going to be at your trial. And she replied back to me, oh, thank you. It'll be so nice to have somebody that's standing behind me. I didn't say I was standing behind you, chick. I just said I'm going to be there.
You might sit behind her if you have no other choice.
Metric says, Patricia, have you got a police station to be burning down or something? Oh boy. You know what, guys? I've been watching these. They're called auditors, and where they go around to police stations or government buildings, things like this. I'll be standing behind Donna making tears. And I really want to do it. Especially after yesterday. I was like, you know what? I'd love to do this just once. Like I've been watching Canada Cop Watch, True North Transparency, Canada Body Cams. Sovereign citizen audits. Oh, I've never heard of sovereign citizens. Those people are wacky.
They are seriously, they are the ones that sit there, and anytime they're arrested or whatever, they won't give their name. They'll sit there and claim that the judge or the county or the state, the country has no jurisdiction over them because they're a sovereign citizen. Therefore, they can't be touched. It's like, I can commit a crime, but don't touch me because I'm a sovereign citizen and you can't choose a punishment for what I did. I don't belong to your country. It's bizarre. They are bizarre people.
Yeah, no, these guys are just enforcing the charter rights of Canada. These guys. So they're not like the one guy, one of the cops said, "Oh, do you think you're a sovereign citizen?" He goes, "Don't insult me. Don't insult my intelligence." True Crime Metrics, no dickhead. We did that on Bonfire Night. Oh, can you feel the love? Can you feel it?
I'm sorry, this is triggering. I'm going to have to leave now.
Okay. Well, take care of yourself.
I will try to get some mental health before I come back.
How Sunshine says, how long is the flight to Florida? It's one flight, or do you have to switch planes? No. So from Toronto to Miami, it's a 3.5 hour flight.
I was kidding, Irene. And good night, True Crime.
Night, True. Talk to you soon.
I was totally kidding, Irene.
I thought Patricia liked me. Everybody likes you, Metrics. What are you talking about? Claudia says, incredible that she thinks Rashbaum does no wrong. Even her son said Rashi can't represent her, but it's the judge's fault. Yep. And I asked if she was getting any money back from these lawyers, and she said no, that her lawyers did their job, did what they were supposed to, and they deserve to be paid. Did she tell you that, Metrics? About paying her lawyers and no refund? Well, that makes, if she's copying, pasting, I'm going to have to ask her some weird questions.
Just see if she'll answer them.
Hey, Metrics, here's a challenge. Who gets the banana bread recipe first? Who gets the banana bread recipe first?
I feel so bad because Irene sat there telling me, take care of Jamie. And I was like, no, I was not serious. I felt bad. She was like, oh, I felt bad.
Metric says she asked for a picture from you yet?
Whoa. Maybe she only asked the guys for that.
No,
she asked you, did she?
Yeah. Ask her what her signature baking dish is. She hasn't asked you for a picture? Yeah, she asked me, well, in that last one, she asked me for a picture too, so she would be able to see who she's writing, and so that's let's see. It's a race to the banana bread recipe metrics. Do you write her how often do you write her metrics? Oh, poor Donna. Poor Donna. She honestly thinks she's going to get away with this. We'll see come December 10th. Do you guys think that December 10th will get a trial date? Or how many hearings are we going to have to go through before we get a trial date? Everything went quiet.
Ouch.
Irene says, I'm drinking beer now, folks. I may get silly, but not mean. That is perfectly fine, my dear. A lot. Oh, really, Leah? You think we're going to go through a lot of hearings before we get a trial date? Oh, I don't want that. I want to get this over with. But who was it the other day I was listening to, and they said they're expecting an April trial. Hey, Marie, welcome, my friend. Claudia says, I don't think a date will be on December 10th. I'm trying to remember what lawyer it was, and they're suspecting an April trial. Oh. Mike's gone, so no sense of doing a Wendy throwback. So April trial would, I think Everett will ask how quick they can be ready for trial.
Yeah, well, I think, isn't that, oh no, I'm thinking of Sarah Ben, sorry. No, did they ask that when, before she lost the first Rashi and the other one, Morris, is it Morris? Yeah. Weren't they trying to kind of get it going pretty quickly?
Well, yeah, she wanted a speedy trial.
Right. Okay.
But, and that's why she went with Rashbaum.
Right.
And Morris was second chair because it was easier for Rashbaum to bring him up to speed. No, had nothing to do with the conflict, to bring him to speed. Donna Barkley, member for 2 months. Thank you so much, Donna. Oh, look, I'm a member.
Yeah.
Date will probably be set on December 10th. The only reason there would be to not give one is if they had an expert testing evidence. Is anybody else afraid of the female lawyer? I'm sorry, her name's gone from my head right now.
I thought she just lost that one too.
What are you talking about?
I could be wrong, so don't quote me on that. But I thought she turned around and ended up losing that one too.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Like I said, I could be wrong, but that's what I thought I had heard somewhere. Let me double check.
Patricia says sovereign citizens seem to think that calling out sovereign citizen is like not coming out of my mouth. They use it as a magic abracadabra. They use it as a magic spell to break the law, right? Yeah, to the ex-judge. I'm wondering if Everett is just going to be so gun shy. Fulford, thank you. Yep. Name wasn't coming. I'm just wondering if Everett's going to be a little too gun shy on anything conflict of interest. Because God forbid. Did anybody here see the Karen Read motion hearing today? No, but I want to watch it.
I didn't.
I didn't watch the first trial because it was so much. Like it was, oh my God. But I was thinking tomorrow night I would do the Karen Read. At Leah, conflicts are going to be locked down tight from now on. The court suffered embarrassed after last time. They'll be watching it closely. I don't see more conflicts. Now, I don't either. I don't see, because she didn't. She was just a sitting judge, and it was she wasn't making a decision on anything. She was just putting her signatures or something. And I'm just wondering if Judge Everett is going to be too gun shy. Like Patricia Burns, I only saw the first half, but heard later she didn't get her way, so have to catch up. Irene says, I'll watch Karen Read with you all. Okay, we'll watch it tomorrow. I laugh out loud. I believe it. Thank you for sharing that with me. Hugh, how are you, my friend? Donna says, those sovereign sits are so entertaining when they get arrested. I've never watched them get arrested. Why is Hugh not coming up on StreamYard?
That's what I'm looking for. I was like, wait, Hugh's here? Hi, Hugh.
You're yelling.
Sorry.
When does the movie get made? Hugh, which movie are you talking about? The Adelson movie? The Karen Read movie? Like, for some reason, Hugh's... Oh, there he goes. Now it's coming up. How are you, Hugh? How are you feeling? Adelson. Adelson doesn't get made until after Wendy's arrested and convicted. I guarantee there are so many people lined up trying to get the rights to that. I would think there's so many people. That's a blockbuster. That's good. That's going to make it to theaters. Seriously. You know, you've got what? Amazon Prime, and you've got Netflix, and all of them probably fighting for the rights to that. Unbelievable. You watched Netflix docuseries on the Adelsons? Was there one on there? She almost got arrested today. Oh, the Adelsons would have to be a series. Absolutely, Marie. Claudia, you still got me. You truly did get me on that one. I was like, what? What are you talking about? Like, seriously, when Wendy gets arrested, they need to send out Amber Alerts. They need to, like, it's got to come on everybody's cell phone. Oh, not the Adelsons. That was a good one, Claudia. That was a really good one. Like, can you imagine them sending out Amber Alerts onto people's cell phones? Everybody's phones start buzzing. Oh, yes, the Betty Broderick story. Hey, JJ, how are you? Yeah, the two says we almost voted you off the island. We almost did. Oh, Claudia, I will say that is the best. And it was really in a moment where everybody was thinking of something different, and then all of a sudden, I was like, "What? What?" Oh, good. I'm glad you're great. We need to meet up. And there's another lady that lives not too far from me, Nan. She lives in this area too. I'd love to do a meetup with the coffee crew that's in the area. Like there's JJ, Nan, Louise. Oh no, I'm so sorry, JJ. I'm so sorry for your loss.
That was terrible. I'm sorry.
The Adelsons and the Ferris family is a soap opera like Dallas.
Mhm.
Yeah, that Ferris family. Oh my God. Melody was a case of her own like that. But I'm sorry, her children are all just off their rockers. Hello, Rochelle, and everyone in the chat. I can't stay long, Rochelle. I just wanted to let you know I tried to send the video of Rashbaum and your email didn't work. Here, I'm gonna I'll link my email right in the chat here.
Oh, okay. Just gonna pull it up for you.
There you go, Rosemary. I linked it in chat. JJ says, so I was busy baking and cooking for this Shiva 7 days of mourning. Well, it's a very, very, very nice thing you did to do all that baking and cooking for sure. Remember, take time for yourself too. Because our friends are sometimes can be more family to us than actual family.
By any chance, can somebody explain that to me?
1 second. Melody and her diaphragm. Who knew?
No, that's what my question is about. What does that mean? Is there a correlation with that and her diet? What is the diaphragm? What does that mean?
Did you not watch the trial?
No, I told you that I missed that one.
Your diaphragm was okay, guys. I can't remember where her diaphragm was found. Or was she saying it was a friend's diaphragm? Thank you all. Helen was a cool lady. Well, we are going to send up all the best energy in her name. JJ Dawn, I've always found that a beautiful practice. Food is my love language. And don't forget the banana bread, kosher style. Yes, that's right. They found it in her purse. That's right. I knew it was found somewhere. She's almost 60 and still had a diaphragm. And you're welcome, JJ. Rosemary says, thank you. I'll try to resend it again. Hello at 2. Yes, that would be interesting to see because I didn't realize Rashbaum did another interview. I was actually shocked to see that. But oh, it's getting late, guys. I'm getting old. Seriously. There was do you know what I did last night to decompress after yesterday? Okay, 4 a.m. Gotta go, guys. Nice catching up, Rochelle. Good luck with the crazies.
Bye, True.
Thanks, Metrics. See you later. Is Rashi still without his beard? I love that he thinks he hides his double chin. Oh man, the man needs to keep that beard. He seriously does. Does anyone want cookie recipes? Oh, everybody loves cookie recipes. Everybody loves cookie recipes. And you know, when I was just thinking of JJ here, when, you know, people always say comfort food, this and that. And even for like my family, when people pass away, it was always a big, massive spread of food, all of it. And it was just, it was some form of comfort. Comfort. Leah says, so sorry to hear that, JJ. I know how it feels. Melody kept her diaphragm in her car as she thought she needed it to prevent getting pregnant with one of her many gigolos.
Wasn't she like in her 60s? That's the only thing I think I remember.
Rochelle, it's not an interview of Rashbaum. It's him buying oh yeah, that's right. It's him buying an expensive watch at a jewelry store. Yes, that's right. It's but oh, what an interesting. So anyway, I was saying last night to decompress, I came across these channels of news bloopers. Oh my god, I was laughing so hard. I was like, it's almost like YouTube knows what you need and it automatically is in your algorithm. It's just crazy. And I was watching those and I was just laughing so hard. I'm just checking to see if that email came through. My Labrador stole the whole chicken off the table at my granny's funeral meal. My family still doesn't know I wrestled it from her, washed it, and served it. That is brilliant, Irene. And did you have a chuckle, Irene? Did it make you smile? Irene, dog 1, people 0. Claudia says you're bad. Irene, you must have been in the Girl Guides. Oh, that's hilarious. Hugh says, I'm just wondering if for that brief moment, did that make you smile, Irene? Because that was probably your granny. Oh. It was the only meat we had, and half of those people didn't like my granny, so F them. My friend's dog ate half of the tenderloin roast for New Year's Day. He started the year off great. Yep. He's like, excuse me. I want a good meal too. Oh. Dogs and our pets are so funny. They're so great. You could be having a horrible day or going through something bad like a funeral and you know what? They seem to make us laugh. Claudia says, I would have done the same thing. Donna's like, OMG. Oh. Well, we have completely went off the rails tonight, guys. Absolutely, completely. I love a pet. Yeah. JJ says pecan puffs, 1 cup salted butter, 2 cups chopped pecans toasted, a third cup of granulated sugar, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, 2 cups less 4 tablespoons flour, whipped butter, sugar, and vanilla. Nice. Claudia, my mother and I laughed hysterically about that for years. That was your granny. Hugh, I started at 9. Oh, pecan puffs. That was your granny. Silly things happen. And you know, you can just say, was your granny a joker? Was your granny a practical joker, Irene? Because sometimes, you know, it's just little signs we get, right? So I will say this, guys. I resent the email. Hope you get it. Oh, I just did. Let me see. I'm going to show it to everybody if that's okay, Rosemary. Let's show it to everybody. I think. Oh, I think this is it. Let me share this with everybody. And then we will call it a night. I could eat a bucket of Mexican wedding cake. Mexican wedding cake. My dog used to know if I had cheese in the fridge and could open the fridge, and she would take the cheese and stash it somewhere in the house for later. Oh, Lord. Jake knows when I'm opening cheese, like or cutting cheese, and he's right there. Yes, Rochelle, she was hilarious, drank, smoked, swore, and didn't take ish from anyone. She raised me. So that was your granny. That was your granny. Claudia, are those the White Crescent cookies? Rochelle, you can fast forward. Rashbaum is near the end. Okay. Have you seen the one on YouTube of the Irishman, I believe, burial? He had speakers set up. Really, Ledoux? Oh, I have to see that. Okay, he's near the end. Let me see if I can. Oh, there's there. Look at that. I went right to it. You can always go straight to a clown. When was this done? A year ago in Miami. Okay, we'll start here. Hold on. Share screen. So the video is called 380K loss with fake RM, biggest ever. Here we go. Let's play this and see. We'll start here. It's not too far from.
Smart. And they did rubber pushers?
Rubber, same as the original. The only thing different is a glass back with the new movement, and then they give you 2 straps. They give you a rubber strap. You hit the button, and then there you go.
Wow.
You can put the rubber strap on. The only thing you got to do is you got to make sure when you put it back on. I always go like this.
And you give it a tug pull. Yeah.
Just to make sure. But how great is that? Two watches in one.
That's cool. Rashbam always comes in here to either be a creep or show us new watches. Today, he wasn't a creep.
Rashbam usually comes in here for two reasons: to be a creep or to buy watches. Today he wasn't a creep. So this was a year ago. So he still would have been Donna's attorney at this point. I'm going to play that again because I like hearing somebody call Rashbam a creep.
Smart.
Oh. And they did rubber pushers?
Rubber, same as the original. The only thing different is a glass back with the new movement, and then they give you two straps. They give you a rubber strap. You hit the button, and then there you go.
Wow.
You can put the rubber strap on. The only thing you got to do is you got to make sure when you put it back on. I always go like this,
You go pull. Yeah.
just to make sure. But how great is that? Two watches in one.
That's cool. Rashbam always comes in here to either be a creep or show us new watches. Today, he wasn't a creep.
Today he wasn't a creep. And a button. A button. Not a button. Button. Oh, yeah, I caught that too. Button.
I wonder what he goes in there being a creep about. Yeah, I want to see one of those videos.
Oh my God, I thought he was watching. I was watching The Office then. Rashi's been eating lots of cake. I found a picture of Rashbam on Instagram with no beard at the jewelry store. We'll try to send. Thanks, Rosemary. The clerk slightly resembles Ryan Fitzpatrick. What would he be creeping? What is this store called? I want to find out. I'm going to see if I can see the name of it. He must be a watch guy.
Are you going to have me send an email? Hey, can you?
Can you
I know
explain
somebody who would like to talk to you.
So look at Rashbam. He's like he's so oddly shaped. Like I'm not
That's a nice way to put it.
I'm not man shaming, but he's shaped like a box and then with like a popsicle. Rashi's a popsicle. Oh, Rashi, you're never going to live any of this down. He must be a watch guy. Did he even say what kind of watch that is? RM Jewelry. CRM Jewelry. And it's in Miami. Let's see if we can pull CRM Jewelers, Miami. Watch store, Miami, Florida. Rolex watches. I'll shame him. He's got a dumpy frame with hips like a woman. Let's go to the watches. But obviously that guy, what would he go in there creeping about? I don't get that. Jesus Christ. Look at the prices of these watches. Holy Moses.
Damn.
Holy Moses. 49,500, 56,000. No, sir.
200,000? Sorry. 200,000.
Yeah,
That is insanity. I got to turn this down. Hold on.
Yeah,
Well, you don't have to hold on. It's because I sat up right into my mic because I was like, what the hell is that? 200,000? Insane.
Rashi, right? Rosemary says you should let Donna know what Rashbam is spending her money on. Holy Jesus. 200,000 for that watch. That's the most expensive watch on this. Time is priceless. Holy cripes. Yeah, 200,000 is the most expensive watch. I wonder what kind of watch that was Rashi had. I'd love to find out. Doesn't say the name of it, does it? And obviously this store don't sell it. Because he was showing them. Yeah, Hugh, right? 200 grand for a watch. My God, that watch better. Mike says, that's funny. I was looking for another Rolex tonight. Jesus. Wow. You know what? Even if I had all kinds of money, there'd be no bloody way I would spend 200 grand on a watch. There's just no bloody way I would do it. No bloody way. I had my mother's Rolex that I sold, but it wasn't even close to that much when she bought it. There's just, I wouldn't even spend, there's no. Their cheapest watch on here is 11 grand. No, it's not happening. Mike says that's a little pricey. 40, 60K will get you an 18 karat gold. Yeah, no. I could not justify in my brain. No. No. He's fancy, all right. Trading gold coins is an easy way to get into one. What do you mean trading gold coins? Mike, you're going to have to email me. Crime and Coffee 1976 at gmail.com. Trading gold coins is an easy way to get into one. No, sir. No, sir. But what is the watch that he doesn't say what it is, does he? Is he in it again or just there? Do we see Rashbaum again? No, just there. Right. I just want to see if they say what that watch is. Okay, so what I get, this is a Rolex with rubber pushers. So let's Google that and see if that gives us anything. I really want to see how much he spent on this damn watch. Let's see what Rashbaum spent on this damn watch. Okay. Looks like it's a submer. Do we find out how much this is? They're not going to say how much it is. Mm. No, I can't find it. Rolex watch with rubber pushers price. Jesus Christ. No, sir. Oh, I'll share this screen instead. No. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. Donna, you got screwed. More ways than one. More ways than one. So his was, it's looking like it was, well, this is used. This is a used price. 61,000 used.
Just out of curiosity, why does anybody need a watch that costs that much?
Oh my God. Trying to find his watch. 60. Oh, he bought another watch. Oh my God. Okay. So it says there's a picture of Rashbaum and that guy. And it says, "Thank you so much, Daniel Rashbaum, for choosing CRM Jewelers. Enjoy your new watch." Oh, it's the same day. Oh no. When was this posted? 2020. So September 2020. Well, that was Charlie Adelson's money. That was Charlie Adelson's money. The used ones are more expensive as many of the watches are rare. The prices go up. Jesus. Mike says you don't need it, but what else do you do with it? Cars take up room. I only wear mine a few times per year. He shouldn't be advertising that he's got those watches. Jeez. Charlie got screwed. 2020, that would be Charlie Adelson's money. Many of the watches go up in value. Yeah, a lot of people are watch collectors, right? There is a lot of watch collectors. Don't we all shop there with Charlie Adelson's money? People collect watches like rare baseball cards. Yep, I've heard that. It is a make thing, especially in Miami. There's a, yeah. JJ, for some reason, it just retract. Oh, brought it up on, it's a male thing. Is there not women watch collectors too? Or it's basically a male driven thing? Wow, Rashi. So he got his watches.
I can say that can you hear me?
Yeah, you're really loud.
I turned it down. What the hell is happening?
Rochelle, you should ask Donna for money for a watch. Could you imagine? I wouldn't even spend it on that. Mike, when my parents passed, I just called one of their watch friends and sold them all. My mom was big into watches. Yeah, women collect watches. Oh my goodness. I honestly, guys, like having money would like the amount of money you would have to think that it was sensible to buy. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, that is a nice watch, but Colonel Russell Williams was wearing a yellow face tag Hoover Divers watch, which I liked more. Yeah. He liked his watches too. Women like purses, mine likes Louis Vuitton. It's like a chess match over here. Oh, I couldn't see myself. Like, I'd be so afraid of my purse getting stolen, wrecked. I just don't know. I'm a simple girl. I'm a simple girl. I think also women collect purses. Trisha Burns tag watches are nice. Irene says you didn't, or Mike says, Irene, you didn't keep one. Well, we got Rashid buying watches. Wow, wow, wow. Where is this store in Miami? CRM. Wouldn't it be funny if it was like just down the street from the Icon? That would be hilarious. I hope to leave mine to my grandsons if since they might sell them or lose or for our losers, I'll make other arrangements.
Am I still yelling?
No.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
CMR Jewelers
What
is
does it say?
58 Northeast 1st Street, Miami. I'm just wondering how far it is from the Icon. There's the water. The Icon's got to be over here. Oh no. There's the cruise port. So the Icon's not too far from the cruise port. It's a few blocks away from the Icon. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Do you think Rashbaum waves when he goes there? She did tell me about him flying to go see Charlie for his birthday, and that it was, I guess, it was like 2 or 3 flights, and that it was a very hard day for him because of a long day of travel. I think if a bloke is wearing a watch like that, they'd smell good. Rash never looks like he smells good.
That's so true.
I wonder how Harvey is spending his days. She's mentioned the boys, she's mentioned Harvey, she's mentioned Charlie, but she never mentions Wendy. Never. But all right, guys, it's been an odd evening. We're gonna tomorrow.
Do you ever hope that Wendy's listening as you're sitting there saying that her mother speaks about everybody in the family but her?
No, I'd never wish that, because then that would get back to Donna and she'd stop talking to me. Harvey has to be happy as hell that Hag Nag is out of the house. Rosemary says, I'm sure the Adelsons buy their watches there too. I'm sure they will be pawning them soon to pay for their lawyers. Wow. That's big money. That's big, big money. But all right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate every single one of you's listening, and I appreciate your encouragement and all of that. Irene, I hope she's anxious also. But you know what? She's such a narcissist. I don't think she is. And yes, your thanks sorry guys, is Thanksgiving tomorrow?
Thursday,
Okay.
the third Thursday of every November.
JJ says, I don't think the Adelsons had that kind of style. Marie says, everyone have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Have a good night. I don't, Hugh says, good night, y'all.
Good night, Hugh.
Lisa, sorry, I got the hiccups. Great show, Rochelle. Thank you, my dear. Miss this, gang. What are we watching next? We're going to do the Karen Reed. We're going to start catching up on Karen Reed. Happy Thanksgiving, kids. You're the best, Rochelle. My bell. More Wendy talk, please. We are going to do a Mike Petty Wendy throwback on what's today? Today's Tuesday. We're going to do it on Thursday night. We're going to do a throwback for you, Mike, on Thursday. Thank you, Rochelle and Jamie. Good night, everyone in the chat. Thank you so much, Rosemary, for sending me that. I do appreciate you. And I'm going to say happy Thanksgiving to all my American friends. I know it's not till Thursday, but we will, just for you, Mike, we will do a Wendy throwback Thursday. What do you want to throw back to, Mike? Do you want to throw back to her interrogation? Or do you want to do a combination of all her on the stand? What would you like, Mike? We can do a combination of Wendy 1, Wendy 2, and Wendy 3.
How many days was she on the stand? I don't remember. Per trial, not like combined, but per trial.
She wasn't on for a full day at all.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
You want to do the combo, Mike? You're going to get the combo, Mike. And Deb, if you watch this, you owe Rochelle an explanation, in my opinion. Thank you, guys. And like I said, if Deb is watching or watches later, I want you to know. Is that, yeah, it says Petty. I want you to know an apology will go a long, long, long way. And if by any chance this all came from being triggered, send me an email and please own what you said and understand that was very hurtful, and everything will be good after that.
We compile of Wendy's lies.
What about a show on Wendy's Lies? I would probably end up being a 24-hour show for sure. Every time she was on the stand was a lie. Every time she was on the stand. But that's what we will do. So Thursday night is going to be Throwback Wendy night in honor of Mike. I'd give her the benefit of the doubt. Still, Mike? Really? After everything, you still... Oh, are you talking about Deb?
That's what I was wondering.
We have to take a drink after every Wendy lie. Oh, Lord, we'd all be plastered.
I'm down.
Yep. Deb, we can talk. Come here to let me know. Yep, at 100%. Please understand that was very, very hurtful. Oh, same here, Deb. Or same here, Mike. Benefit of the doubt. Like I said, I will never, ever, ever turn away from any victim. But I would never do that to any victim. And all I ask is for an apology. And this is it for me. I don't hold grudges. I don't. But she's a fan, just a little nutty, aren't we all? I'm raising my hand. Honestly. I say that to everybody. My email is always open. My Discord is always open. You can make phone calls on Discord. If you need somebody to talk to, there's ways to reach me, and I will be there for you. B Rabbit says, thank you. Well, thank you for coming back, B Rabbit, because I was told that you were gone forever. Rochelle, missed it, but I have your back. Thanks, JJ. Patricia says, Crime and Coffee Crew, I love that you are a warrior like on this. I've had a blast tonight. Thank you, R. Thank you, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. This is an off the rails one. We're going to get back on the rails. We're going to start following some cases and go from there. Karen Reed, we're going to catch up on. Thursday nights are going to be our throwback nights. And so you have any request for Thursday nights, not this Thursday night. This Thursday night's for Mike. Anything you want to throw back on, send me an email. We will do throwback Thursdays. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight.
Good night, everybody. I gotta
Thank
go.
you all. I appreciate you all from the bottom of my heart. I'm always here for you if you need someone to talk to. And just show people a little bit of kindness. It goes a long, long way. And I will keep you guys posted on any emails that I might get from the government or media. And I'm not stopping that fight. I will not stop that fight. Thank you. Thank you. See you tomorrow.